And a good Friday evening to you, Chief Meteorologist Tim Buckley, live with you here. We're tracking some weather for a change. You know, we've been in a bit of a drought. Things have been a little quieter for a little while, but right now we have some rain pushing into parts of the Triad. That's going to be something that we're tracking throughout a good chunk of the weekend. Wet weather, windy weather, warm at first and then cold to finish. So there's quite a lot going on that we're going to get to over the next 20 minutes here. Thanks for being with us. And we're going to have the Panthers forecast as well. Here's what's going on right now. I'm showing you Winston-Salem first off because that's where we have some rain. Got some rain moving in to our area from the west. So, of course, Winston-Salem kind of sees it first off. Across the rest of the area, still looking at mostly cloudy conditions for the most part around the region. But let's start to show you the radar instead. And you'll see that we do have some action kind of pushing our way. Right now, scattered showers moving in from west to east across the area, but not all that much. All of this rain at the moment is on the lighter variety, so it's not all that heavy at the moment. So take a look here at scattered showers pushing in mostly from west to east. As I said, the heaviest action, if you want to call it that right now, would be from about Kernersville down through Waldberg and High Point as well. Nothing all that heavy, but it is something to kind of note. We see this through Walkertown, Summerfield, Greensboro, northern side of town, seeing a little bit of rain. Off to the north we go. This is some of that rainfall as well. There are some of those showers kind of moving in from the west as well. Now, elsewhere, there's not a ton of rain. We see a little bit of it in the Charlotte area right now. If we zoom wider out, you can see some action down by Atlanta. And overall, this system is still kind of getting going. So the way that this is going to be working over the next day and a half is we're going to look for the rain pushing our way from the south, kind of moving in. So these are the areas that tend to have the rain right now across Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas as well. And it's all very, very warm air because it's coming in right off the Gulf. There's a lot of humidity with this. We have a lot of warmth to be found also. So that's kind of where our air is coming from for this system. So if you've been outside, you might have noticed not only is it warm, it's also even a little bit muggy. There's a little humidity factor here, especially for the month of January, that you wouldn't expect. So right now, temperatures are in the low 60s this evening, and moreover, the dew points are in the 60s too. That's the weird part. You have a lot of humidity to go along with a lot of this air. So that's what we'll be tracking through this evening. Keep the rain gear close at hand for you. I don't think the rain will be all that heavy. It'll mostly just be light through those evening hours. But toward tomorrow morning, we're going to have more of a chance of seeing some of that heavier rain. So let's kind of step through this hour by hour for you and take a look. We'll see these showers kind of moving our way from west to east overnight tonight. But there's the heavier stuff. You see that? That's really impressive. So take a look here. When we see this Friday at about midnight, this is over in the next couple of hours, take a look at that. These are heavier showers trying to move our way from 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning or so. And then toward tomorrow morning, I mean, that could be really heavier rain starting to push our way. So most of this is while we're sleeping. There's not a ton of impact at least to your plans, other than wow, it's really coming down hard, isn't it? So that'll be something that we'll be watching for. Then into the day tomorrow, let me slow this down so you can digest it. We'll probably get a bit of a break in the action tomorrow morning. This would be around 9 in the morning or so. Beyond that, here's around lunchtime. Right around noon, we see some rain out to the west, a new round kind of moving in to our area. Then by around 1 to 2 o'clock, some showers trying to push in from the west. And then toward the afternoon, that's when things should start to quiet down a little bit. So around game time or so for the Panthers, it might work out to be a little bit drier than it once looked. Now, as we go farther beyond that, we'll actually see temperatures still cooling off a little bit and the rain quieting down. One of the things I wanted to mention, though, is the fact that we're seeing gusty winds. So throughout the day on Saturday, gusty winds will be a little bit of a factor for our area and something that we're going to have to consider around the area. So wind gusting around 30 miles per hour. And then throughout Saturday, going into the evening, gusting up to 30 miles per hour as well. Sunday is a windier day. That's behind the cold front. This is all happening because of a cold front. Temperatures are going to be cooling off, and we'll see winds gusting pretty high. So by lunchtime on Sunday, wind gusts around 30 to 40 miles per hour are a possibility. So we are going to be looking at some higher wind gusts around the area. So just kind of keep that in mind. Both days this weekend have wind as a factor. Saturday is warm, Sunday is cold. So that's kind of the two-part weekend that we have. One thing else I didn't mention for your Saturday is fog. Fog could be a bit of an issue to start your Saturday morning also. And then throughout the midday hours, gusty winds will be a bit of an issue, as I said, up to around 30 miles per hour for your Saturday. Sunday, that's going to be the windier of the 2 days. I think winds could gust around 40 miles per hour there. So you look at from 60s on Saturday, then into the 40s for highs on Sunday. That's it. So we are going to be looking at different days for sure, different weather both days, and there's no question about it. In the longer range, behind this cold front, take a look at what happened. So we have the jet stream shown right here. Pretty average and just cooler weather Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday. But as next week rolls along, you see what's happening? Take a look at this big dip in the jet stream. There is potential that we could have a weather system moving our way for Thursday. So right here, this could be a system that moves our way and maybe even a wintry system. Behind that, looking ahead toward next weekend, Martin Luther King holiday weekend, there's potential of another system. So both of these could have some cold air involved. Cold air could be around the area. And so it's not out of the question that some winter weather could be possible going in toward the end of next week. But it's still too early to make that call. We'll just kind of keep you posted as we get a little bit closer. Checking out the 7-day forecast for you. Take a look. One more warm day in our forecast. We'll be in the mid-60s with some rain and wind around the region, even the possibility of a little thunder. That's for tomorrow. For Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, there's where we're seeing some more action pushing our way with the cooler weather. And then after that, the next chance of maybe getting some rainfall or maybe even mixed with wintry precipitation, that would be next Thursday. So we'll keep you posted as we go throughout that next couple days. We'll be back in a couple minutes.